There was a time when I thought my life was over. I was 18, losing my sight to lupus. I remember asking, how do I even begin again? But life has other plans. It was wrapped in technology, purpose, and a silly kind of hope. I didn't get my eyesight back, but I found new ways to see. So here's a raw look at my day. Nothing grand, nothing fancy, just my everyday. My day usually begins like this: a regular laptop, regular apps, and the only difference is I have a screen reader. It's a text to speech application. Basically, it makes my computer talk. I use NVDA, sometimes JAWS, and this reads everything: emails, codes, documents, and every digital document or digital material that you can think of. I am a software engineer that specialized in digital accessibility. So I am working as a full-time accessibility consultant at Level Access, a US-based IT company that helps organizations build accessible digital products. I am also the program manager of Benetech's Inclusive Education Program in the Philippines. And in partnership with the Department of Education, we help schools and learners with disabilities access learning through tech. I don't just work behind the screen of my laptop. I also use smartphones. I have an iPhone with VoiceOver and an Android phone with TalkBack. Both VoiceOver and TalkBack are built-in applications. I use my phones to text, to order food, to pay bills, and access social media just like anyone else. With few gestures, some audio feedback, the world fits into my pocket. People often ask, so how do I read books? This is an app called Dolphin Easy Reader. This connects me to Bookshare, an accessible online library for the print impaired. This contains over 1.4 million different books from different genres. So for those who are totally blind like me, I'm able to read because of the audio output. And for people with dyslexia, the words are highlighted. And for those with low vision, the font size is enlarged. So when I thought I lost the joy of reading, this app gave it back. I may not see the world, but I can still understand it. Applications such as Seeing AI allows me to identify my money, identify colors, scan products, and even recognize people. And applications like Google Lookout lets me scan my printed documents, such as my medical records, restaurant menus, and everything that is printed on paper. So these tools are not just applications. For me, they're independence.
All right, switching back to English. What's on your mind?
Can
Speak now.
you explain the concept of color blue to a totally blind person? Well, someone who is born blind.
Sure. Explaining the color blue to someone who has been blind from birth can be a bit abstract since they don't have a frame of reference for colors. One way is to connect it to other senses or emotions. For example, you can describe blue as a cool and calming sensation, like the feeling of a gentle breeze on your skin or the soothing sound of a calm river. Speak now.
Okay, now can you explain the concept of photosynthesis to a grade 5 student?
is like a plant's way of cooking its own food. Plants need three main ingredients: sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide.
My life is not just about work and tech. I love quiet cafes, slow coffee, long chats. Accessibility didn't just help me survive, it practically gave my life back. And that is something that I'll never take for granted.
Hanggang sa dulo ng mundo, hanggang maubos ang upo.
I finished a degree in computer science and graduated magna cum laude. I also have global certifications. I am recognized by the International Association of Accessibility Professionals as a certified accessibility practitioner. Also by the UX Design Institute of Ireland as a UX professional. I'm not saying this to impress, but to remind you that disability doesn't erase ability. It just reroutes it. When I lost my sight, I thought I lost me. But through technology, through faith, and a little stubbornness, I found myself again. So if you are in a season where it feels like everything is slipping away, if you feel like it's the end, maybe you are just about to start something new, something better. I live with blindness, I live with lupus, but most important, I live. This is Rhea, and this is how my everyday looks like.